Hi guys, welcome to another reading. I'm super excited. The wind is blowing so freaking crazy, so I'm sorry if you hear that, but I was getting like this tiger's eye energy from you. And I just got these new crystals. I just been getting really connected to them, and I've been guided to really have that be the energy for the collective reading, which is representative of the solar plexus and just creativity and self-power. So I'm really interested to see what Spirit has to say, what messages they have for you guys. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. We're just gonna jump straight into it. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. And I'm gonna read from the book from these because and if you're not new here, I literally do it all the time because they're so freaking gorgeous and they help so much. Too many. So for your seed and sickle card, you got the henbane, which is interesting with the crown and the white flowers. So let's see what it has to say. In ancient Greece, the dead were crowned with chaplets of henbane, helping them forget the previous lives so that they might move forward to the underworld without regrets. The underworld may not be your destination, but something's still holding you back right now. Find it, forgive it, and move forward with more freedom. Interesting. I think a lot of you guys, like, you are at a very pivotal point in your life. And I think a lot of things are shifting, a lot of things are changing. A lot of you guys could be connected to birds, nature in general. You get a lot of signs from the outdoors. But you can forgive, and it's not a concept that is hard for you to grasp, but I think there's just some things that have been affecting you for a really long time that Spirit is really asking you to let go of. And I think that's where it comes, like, in with talking about the dead. Like, it's a 222 timer. It's a dead situation that they don't want to weigh you down. They want you to take the wisdom, the lesson from it, and move forward. So we have the cardinal, which could be very significant for some of you guys. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. The elk. Stand tall, maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. And the panda. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. So a lot of you guys are trying to focus on being grounded and not only listening to your spirit guides, but implementing them into your everyday life. And I'm hearing you're not trying to, but also not allowing, like, being very stern energy, allowing the things that you've been through to hold you back or define you. You really want to hold your head high and move forward with your life. I feel like that's an overall arching theme. Like, you really want to focus on the better changes that are going to be occurring. So let's get some more pictures. Spirit is pushing you to explore your options after you gave your loyalty to the undeserving energy that sucked you dry. Energy vampire, pack your shit and go work on you. So a lot of you guys, it doesn't even have to be a romantic partner. It could be, for some of you guys, I was hearing mother, I was hearing like parental figures, family. A lot of people who are around you, even like jobs, like your manager, upper people who are just taking advantage of you. Don't put up with that shit, I'm hearing. It's really taking your passion for just life in general and the things that you really love away. And you're only hurting yourself in the end. And I feel like you have a lot to offer, even though you can sometimes get in your head about it, to the world. And you feel like they really want you to be more protective of yourself and your energy, and not allowing people to really get you. For like 4 on the timer. Sorry, that's just why I kind of like was stuttering. But it's like as if, obviously you're human and things are gonna be a little bit complicated from time to time, but you really have to learn to like hold your head high, I'm hearing, and walk away from situations that no longer serve you. And even it's okay to cry and it's okay to like get overwhelmed, but they're saying don't let that define you. Use that to your advantage and continue to work on yourself. With the Ace of Cups reversed, the Empress, and the Six of Wands, I really feel like not focusing on love right now. I'm focusing on self-love, and building into yourself is the only way you're going to be victorious. Now, it doesn't mean like you have to be the divine feminine energy, but I am getting like your feminine energy is at the forefront and healing right now. Yeah, Six of Wands again. That's double time. There's a lot of good things coming your way, and it's crazy because at the bottom of the spirit animal deck was a ladybug, and that means luck and good fortune. So with the everything is fine in the Lover's reverse, I think you're trying to pretend, not like pretend seems like such a harsh word, but it's like you're almost like trying to pretend like love and things you've been through aren't getting to you as deeply as they are. And it's okay if they are, but it's just like Spirit is saying that is going to come regardless. You are going to get love regardless, but you're in your head about everything because you got a lot of trauma on you, and they don't want you to keep trying to pour into a relationship or pour into things that are not going to go anywhere and keep this cycle going. And I think that's what's stopping you. You are holding yourself back from moving forward, and I think that's going to be a big realization for you and how that fits into your life. Four of Cups reverse. Yeah, they're really asking you to not sit in this energy anymore and move forward. The Fool in the Tower, the Star in reverse, they're trying to get you to realize, like, hey, like, you are the star of the show over here, but you're not really standing in your power. You're letting these little low vibrational energies kind of hold you down and hold you back. And with the Four of Torches and the Nine of Pentacles, you know who, like, it's like crazy because like you know who you are, you know what you can accomplish, and the things that you're meant to do, you can feel it, and you're discovering more about it every day. But it's like as if you're ignoring it because you're so overwhelmed with everything in life, and it's like you don't really see an exit because, you know, life is like everything, especially in the world we live in right now, it's like so uncertain, so crazy. It's very, very difficult to kind of like shift as fast as we perceive that we need to go. And I think Spirit is really just asking you to kind of just be loyal to yourself and choose yourself in all situations so that you can continue to keep moving forward. But I really feel like with the Steel Cups coming in reverse and the Chariot coming in reverse, they're really asking you to like put a halt on the love department for sure. Like this is like your time to shine. And I just don't feel like you're going to get the answers that you're looking for in love. With the Four of Cups reverse, Ace of Cups reverse, Knight of Wands in the World, and the Fool. So I think by you making this decision to like choose yourself and start learning more about your boundaries and more about what you want in this life and what you will and will not tolerate and what makes you happy, and shutting down the things that aren't, especially I'm hearing the familiar things, the cycle that you are really starting to see is prevalent. Things are going to really start changing for you with the Fool because you're no longer putting into that energy. You're walking away. 844, which is 8. So 8 can be significant. Strength reverse. Page of Cups reverse. There's a situation dealing with like a love connection that I feel like you feel you're weak for. And it's like you want to go towards this person because you, it's interesting. You just feel very connected to this person, but I think through this liberation, through this time of just like really spending on working on you and figuring out what it is that fulfills you, you're going to realize just how much you don't, like, that's not really living up to, I'm hearing like your expectations. The Star with the Queen of Swords, like, you're being more analytical than emotional about it. And you know, sometimes you can wear those rose colored glasses when you're in your emotions, you know, and I feel like you're gonna start realizing someone was stringing you along, or just not really adding value to your life as you get deeper and closer to your intuition. The Fool keeps coming out. There's something new that's going on. Purple is very significant. I don't know why. Temperance, and the Eight of Swords was straggling with the Tower. It's like something's gonna happen that's gonna be very liberating for you. Some of you, I'm hearing like a ritual. I don't know what that's about. That's none of my business. Some of you, it's just like you're going to be releasing a lot of just like things that are holding you back. And that's when the peace is going to start settling in. And I'm hearing like the dust is going to settle. And that's what you've been looking for. The Seven of Swords and the Four of Pentacles reverse, they're really asking you to not hold on and mentally get all in your head about everything. Because I'm hearing you're a lot smarter than you give yourself credit. You're a lot wiser than you give yourself credit. And I think you dummy yourself down. Not like necessarily like dummy yourself down like you're playing stupid for people, but just like you're not living to your fullest potential, I'm hearing. Like you have so much to offer to the world, and it's really hard for you to open up. Breathe through the tension. Emotions are running high. Forgive, which that talks a lot about in the Henbane card. The energy is gaining momentum. Be bold and make the first move at the bottom. There's a lot of things that are going to be coming to the surface, and it's going to be hard. So as emotions are running high, the energy is gaining momentum. You are going to have to choose forgiveness in a situation, and that's only to maintain your crown and keep you in balance. And honestly, by forgiving and coming to terms, like, don't just always forgive for yourself, not because you or the other person deserves for you to forgive them. You know, especially if you weren't in the wrong. But it's best for you to kind of not have that weight on your heart and not let the situation like continue to mess with you, if that makes sense. You're not giving power to the situation anymore. Let's get some Archangel cards. See what. Three of Michael, release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Strength and grace through kindness. Self-confidence, forgiveness, the world. A very happy ending. Coming full circle. Spiritual growth and insight. Seven of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. I'm seeing a lot of infinity signs too, like just like little key moments in the imagery. But there's a big energy on like a past, something that has happened in the past that's going to be coming up, that you are going to be confronted with it so you can release it. And you're not alone in the situation, I'm hearing. Like you have to have strength to face it so that it can be over. And the new path in front of you is going to be shown. And I really feel like your spirit guides and your angels are really trying to guide you in that direction. So a lot of you guys could be seeing numbers when you see the birds flying around. Like recently I seen a cardinal, and it was in front of a house, and it was, the address was 313. I mean, well, the address was 313 the one time, and the other time was 1311, and like the angel numbers are very significant for me. So it's like, and I see a lot of birds, so that could be very significant for you guys. But they're trying to change the trajectory of your life in the best way possible, and that's why things are a little bit chaotic. But it's mainly so that you can become lighter and you don't have these like weights on your chest anymore. So let's get a seed in the sickle card cards to see about the next couple months. So you got the ivy, the seed, and the rowan. They're asking me just to read the ivy and the rowan. You're almost there, just a little further. Like the tenacious ivy plant, there's no height you can't reach in your journey to find the sun. The climb might seem impossible at times, and occasionally you'll feel as though you're making no progress at all, as walls and buildings block your path. But slow growth is still growth, and your achievements will be all the sweeter for how difficult the climb has been. Don't give up. In the rowan. Rowan trees are seen as a symbol of tenacity, capable of growing in the tiniest crevices and cliff sides and rocks. You've been doing a lot of the same recently, growing well in spite of the uncertain ground you stand on. And your determination will pay off once you realize you've got an advantage over those who've had an easier path. It's easy to envy others for thriving, but give yourself credit for having thrived in adversity. So a lot of you guys, like this is beautiful energy, especially for what's coming in the next couple months. A lot about tenacity, a lot about being strong. You can persevere even when you want to give up. I feel like you still grow, and you still come rising out the ashes like a phoenix. And I think you need to give yourself credit for that and allow yourself to continue growing and having these new beginnings, because just because something ends and something else begins doesn't mean that's a bad thing. 17 on the timer, but also it could be the best thing that's ever happened to you, and could be a chapter that you never forget. I don't know where that came from, but that's definitely the energy I'm getting. Like things are working in your favor. We got the Hermit, 10 of Wands, the Morning reverse, the Sun, Hermit, 10 of Wands, the Morning reverse, the Sun, 2 of Cups, 9 of Swords, the Tower, the 4 of Torches, and the Fool. This is a time to really focus on, look, and I split the deck, there's a star, because it's funny, because I was literally just looking at the star on her necklace. You need to focus on nurturing yourself and letting down those burdens that are really causing the confusion in your life and making it 10 times harder for you, and realizing that you're the sun, you bring the light. And a relationship is really not nothing to be stressing about. Like, it's the least of your worries, honestly. And once you come to that realization that, like, letting things go and letting that hurt go, like, it's gonna open up so many more doors for you, because you're gonna have that space and tenacity to want to go on those adventures. But this hurt with the 5 of Swords is what's really holding you back. With the Knight of Swords, 4 of Cups reverse, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups reverse, and the Star. I'm hearing that song like from the Cheetah Girls, where it's like the Cinderella song, where it's like you don't need a prince to come and save you. Like, you don't need to, you have yourself. Like, even though, like, obviously no one wants to be by themselves, but you can rescue yourself. You can get yourself out of these situations, and letting this pain and hurt that people have done to you is doing nothing but holding you back from your greatest achievements and your greatest glory. And allowing those little cups to define such a bright star like you is only making things stagnant. You know, you really have to trust yourself and believe in yourself, and know that you are going to guide yourself in the right direction, because you have been having, you're going to continue to do it. Too many messages. The World, Ace of Cups, the Strength, the Hanged Man, 8 of Cups, Justice, and the Three of Pentacles at the bottom. I really do feel like you closing out these cycles, you closing out this door on letting how other people love you and give you attention to find you as a person, you setting yourself free from that and no longer letting that play such a big role in your life is going to be such a major thing for you, because things are going to grow so fast in a way that you could not even imagine, 10 times better than you could have seen it when you were going through all of this. So you have to have faith, and you have to keep holding on to what you believe in and what you want for yourself, because that's really going to guide you. And honestly, it's not too far out of reach, because if you really keep feeling it and you really keep getting that drive to go back towards it, then it means something, and that means that your future self was already living that life and you're only doing the steps necessary to get you there. Alright guys, I hope this reading resonated for you. Let me know down in the comments below. Check out some other readings on the channel if you like. If not, I just really appreciate you allowing me to tap into your energy. That means the absolute world to me. All the love and support you guys show any way you can, and I hope to see you in another video. Love ya. Bye.